It's so easy to.
You know, bro.
Man, if we use social media the right way.
Wait, what would be the right way to use it?
For something positive. For something that's going to further us.
Yeah, you know what? Niggas be doing that, but that shit be rigged to push the bullshit to the top. Like, the algorithms, and they got that shit.
Yeah, I be using that shit.
Even us. Everybody doing that, you know what I'm saying? That first picture to now, you know what I'm saying, challenge. Let's do something that's going to do something.
Yo, I gotta change my Facebook friends. Like, it was like a week straight. Everybody was just like, oh, drop a picture. I'm gonna let you know if you ugly and I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, damn.
How old was these niggas?
I don't.
You know why?
Like, all age range, like 30. Some of them motherfuckers was in their 30s.
Them niggas,
You drop a pic?
they need to go, like, play golf or something. Because that's what niggas was doing on MySpace. That's like an old MySpace.
That was an old, what that site called? Hot or Not?
I don't know about it or not.
But that's just the days that you know, just okay, today ain't the day I should be on the internet.
Yeah, but I'm like, dog.
Today ain't my day.
Like, when we first got on Facebook, when they made it where you didn't have to be a college kid to get on it, like, that shit was happening then. I'm like, yo, if you 30, them niggas still sleep in twin-size bed. That's a fact. Them niggas' shoulder is hurting right now. Them niggas got scoliosis. There's some shit you gotta stop doing.
I don't think social media is all bad.
It's
I don't
not.
think it's
not.
all bad. I just think people, to me, I don't know. I guess.
It's free entertainment, though.
And I just think people should take it as seriously as they do. Like, I feel like people take social media very, very seriously.
They do.
You know, that's all some people got, though.
That's
what I'm saying. That's really
I've been over a bitch's house. All they got is a couch and a phone.
That is a trap spot,
bro.
Yo, she's slinging blocks. All you got is a couch and a phone.
Ooh. All right.
It's a motherfucking lighter than a spoon somewhere in that bitch. That's a fact.
Probably
they just be having a couch. They food before they fridge, before the food and shit. So that's cool.
They ain't got no TV though.
No.
Just a phone.
They might have a TV with nothing hooked up to it. You ever walked in the crib and they have a TV with nothing hooked up to it?
Plug just swinging.
Just plug and just hanging.
No.
Hanging with a window.
I don't deal with people like that.
Yeah, for real.
This nigga staying in Rosemary.
Oh yeah, I've been up in that rock. Rosemary, Joy Park, Spring Hill, Wilbiff, nigga. I've been all through these jets.
Even the girls I messed with in those places always had stuff hooked up.
Thank you, because
hey, goddamn, a trap spot.
Does it just not matter?
You fuck the fiend.
Hey, I said I fucked that girl.
He fucked a smoker, nigga.
we all know.
Hey, I used to work in that line of business. I had to make houses.
Play.
Statue.
I used to work in that.
Yeah,
but you know, shout out to niggas with twin size beds.
They just lay on their back on the fucking.
But for real, that shit.
Them niggas, I'm telling you, they live with their moms. They gotta watch porn with their headphones on.
That's crazy.
With the cover like this, nigga. That's dimming the light on the phone. Them niggas is fucked up.
Porn with the headphones though.
Them niggas is fucked. He said that'll be fire. This nigga a nasty nigga. That nigga about to charge his beats up. He's like, when these niggas leave, it's lit.
You probably hear all kinds of stuff you want to hear.
Hey, these niggas moved out. I hooked that Bluetooth. Man, alright, look.
What you do?
Alright.
Oh, you had to play it loud? You're a wild boy.
This nigga wild. Got the blocker and shit.
You right, damn, my shit is full of that.
See, it's fucked up.
Full of
See,
that.
one thing I had to make myself do, which I said I'm gonna do, I don't be on
crazy.
Facebook. When I get back on my gram and get active again, I'm gonna unfollow a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't take this shit.
I just did the same thing. I started unfollowing so much stuff.
I'm starting to feel sorry for motherfuckers' kids. I don't even know them personally.
Bro,
I'm like, they live with you. Them little niggas live with you, dog. You posting this fuckery. I mean, you can do what you want, but I don't want to see it.
I watch people with their kids, and I be like...
And then you gotta be like, yo, I follow this nigga.
My kids gotta go to school with your kids.
And then you get so many followers, you be like, damn, I had to find an app that can do mass unfollows. I'm about to put this shit to use, nigga.
That's what
I've been trying to do that shit with my Twitter, but it ain't working out too well.
Yeah, social media is wild. It's just people on it.
But kind of like what she said, it could be a good thing. And, like, if we decided to unfollow those people and follow the inspirational stuff, it could be really a good thing.
It could.
I don't be wanting to see inspirational stuff though all the time. Sometimes
sometimes you want the fuck shit.
A little craziness, you know?
Just I mean, it's just the balance of life, though. It's the end of the day.
I mean, I guess sometimes you want it, but then when you just get immersed in it and it becomes too much entertainment and you can't distinguish between the two.
That's what you know.
And then you sitting there, you just scrolling.
And
then an hour later, you're bed scrolling. You're like, what could I have done this hour besides scroll and look at stupid stuff on Facebook?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I could have been reading a book. I could have been working on my craft.
Yeah, straight up.
You know how productive I got when I cut my Facebook off? Very.
Look, man, you can do this shit for so long.
Yeah.
Time would just fly by.
Yeah, I try.
Niggas
I do try to
strong as fuck.
no more than 10 minutes at a time. Like, you know, so, and I cut off all my notifications. Though I think
that's the best thing to do.
I think the only notifications I do get is like Facebook Messenger, because like some families sometimes hit me up on there. But like no of my social media is like I go on there when I feel like it. I just.
It would be the worst when you're trying to sleep and then your backlight just light up and it's like this.
My notifications.
I don't care.
Crazy over there. Bang.
They tell you, oh, someone's live. Like I
don't even fuck with that person.
Yeah, they
I can be a person I don't interact with.
That'd be my thing too. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me?
I don't understand why going live. I'm like, I don't know this.
It's how much you never DM. It's how personal it is. I don't like nosiness.
Like why are you
Facebook getting super nosy.
You know what Facebook started doing that really is irritating me now? You know, Trap Money Mike sent you a friend request that you haven't responded to. And I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to respond to it.
You know what?
So leave me the fuck alone.
I wouldn't like that. But that's how you know them niggas is kind of smart. They heard all the, you know, you can like send in suggestions to the people that make the site. Yeah. Mad thirsty niggas like, hey, she gotta know I'm at it.
Wait till How to Catch a Thirsty.
Hey, that's what I was gonna bring up next. I was gonna bring that up next.
Would y'all participate if I wanted y'all to help me out with bringing thirsty niggas to the living room so that we can interview them?
Ooh, like Dateline?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
The same
nigga, because I've seen
it's going down.
I've seen the females inbox before.
Have a seat.
And
what's up, nigga?
Girls inboxes be wild.
I
can imagine y'all are probably the same way.
What's up,
girls inboxes be wild. It's astounding.
I'm sure their inboxes are wild.
I did this dude for 4 years, from 16 to 20. And we broke up when I was 20. I just literally got an email. He's blocked on everything. We've had several altercations throughout the past couple of years. Literally got emails from this fake email, like just random email, like just saying all kinds of stuff, like pretty much what you want to do to me. Then sent pics. I'm like, still, I'm 26.
Like, do you like do
it's
you
been
do
6 years.
Like, you want to get busy?
Yes, he's offered me money. He's done a lot. Like, he's literally, I've blocked him on everything, but he makes fake accounts. I'm assuming that he has a fake account following me right now because my page is public. I have to be public.
You gotta see what that pussy hitting for.
Again,
is it dancing?
Are
you putting makeup on it?
He's just nutty as a fruitcake. Like, I interviewed
No.
I mean, you ain't got to be.
I can't do that.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have the girls here.
No,
I don't think it's gonna be a good idea because he thinks I'm gonna shoot somebody.
You ain't gotta worry about shooting. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know. We were trying to figure out how we gonna do that. We interviewed on these Thursday nights.
Yeah. I really would like to know why men feel like offering us money. That's because
it works. It's working on somebody because like people do.
Listen, this is the thing though. Everything that y'all think is outrageous is being normalized.
That's what I'm saying.
It's being accepted somewhere.
Yeah, it's being normalized. This shit is regular.
My ass.
Thank you.
He did what?
He offered me $400 to eat my ass.
So did you take the 4 or no?
No.
Man, Christmas just passed. No phone.
Set that nigga up.
Are you? Wait.
Hey, it's not a good day for me to be on the podcast, bro. Y'all keep
I'm gonna
going.
be chilling right there in the cut.
Y'all keep going.
Yo, like, go ahead, eat it.
Why is that?
Leave the money with me.
See, that's the thing.
Go ahead.
Men will
Nothing else.
take money
Like
to do sexual offers and stuff like that. But if a woman do it, she's a hoe.
No, that's some whole shit for a dude. That's some bum ass shit.
I know so many dudes be like, man, I take the money. It be like, y'all don't get looked at the same way.
These some of the niggas in
We do. We just are. Like, we get looked at as hoes too, but we just don't care as much as y'all do. I think women override that. The fact that y'all let it affect y'all and call it way more than we do.
And I got access.
But the shit, a lot of that lower level shit is being so normalized now that it's not. That shit not even gonna matter in a few years. It all depends on the perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because on some real shit, it be niggas doing bum ass shit all the time. The difference is
already.
Certain niggas that's telling me some bum ass shit.
Hold on, wait. It's two conversations going on.
I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Go ahead.
We're planning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Something you on camera anyway. Keep going.
We probably should be.
Yeah, y'all niggas is wild. There's bum ass niggas doing bum ass shit all the time. The problem is, the niggas that should tell them, a lot of them don't be telling them. You know what I'm saying? So
Wait, what are you saying?
Like, you can just do some dirt bomb shit. You know how like a nigga won't tell his man that was some sucker shit?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot of...
How many niggas know when they nigga just chilling in the cut going crazy on the inbox side?
Hey, you don't know.
All right.
Until you screenshot.
See, that's different. That
Yeah, that...
I see what you're saying, but you won't know that unless it's like... I'm talking about some overt shit. Like, niggas who don't... like, you know, like, your mans don't be running after his seeds like that, but the nigga want to go to the club every week.
I get what you're saying.
You gotta be like, dogs. Nah.
I get what you're saying.
Nah, you got
to.
to
What you're saying.
Go read a book with your kids, bro. Go do that. A lot of that shit is it's a lot of bum ass behavior
I guess
get past.
I see what you're saying, but like he's saying, sometimes it's hard to figure out who doing what.
Yeah, because niggas be fronting.
Until somebody done told you, and you like...
Oh, yeah, until it comes to a head. Because niggas be fronting.
What is you doing?
Go ahead. Keep going. I'm sorry.
This nigga lining some shit up over there on that MacBook, man.
Keep going.
Get the R.Kelly list ready, too.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Yeah, people just gotta keep it more honest, man. This nigga know if I do some sucker shit, he gonna tell me. Vice versa.
No, yeah, for sure, 100% though.
This niggas doing nasty shit. Like it'd be like.
But you know what? Back to, I think we had this conversation before, but no cameras were around. Women, right, tell their friends that they doing some fuck shit, and they just override it, or they just own them as friends and find some friends that agree with the fuck shit they do.
Niggas do that too.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that niggas do that shit
you know what they do?
Yeah.
See, but now
it's crazy, right?
Because it's social media. Niggas be like, man, nigga just tried to tell me to do something. That nigga tripping. And there be some fuck niggas on there.
Because you gotta have somebody to support you. At the end of the day, you know, if you done some fuck shit and you want to go talk about it, you don't want to get told that you're doing wrong. You gotta have somebody to support you.
Man.
Well,
you gotta have somebody that's gonna be like, girl, damn, for real.
No, see, you don't need somebody like that.
You don't
need somebody like that, though.
No, look, that's
mentally,
but that's enabling the fuck shit though. Cause at some point, that's gonna hit a wall.
Exactly.
But nobody care about that when it's happening.
I'm saying we all know.
Yeah. You don't need confirmation for your BS.
And that's what I'm saying. We gonna do it.
That's enabling.
We gonna do it.
Or people be looking for enablers. Like, you be like, yo, it been my own people was doing some shit. And I'm like, yo, dogs. I had to get a nigga to talk.
Yeah.
And then it's, yo, fuck it.
I done told one of my homies, like, hey, bro, you need to, you know what I'm saying, do this for your kids first. You ain't even got kids. And it's like, oh, I lost that one.
No, you can't. It's like, perfect example. Like, if it's somebody you going close to, you talking to them, like, when I'm about to fly out the handle, you be like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take that and be like, all right, that's from somebody who care about me. Instead of trying to find somebody to co-sign it, because I can find a million niggas to co-sign it and get myself in trouble.
Niggas play majority rules with shit too, though. And you can really be getting through to a motherfucker, and then it just seems like the other half of their brain clicking like, he the only nigga saying this shit, so I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying?
That too. It's tough.
Wow.
It's
life is fucked up.
It is.
I don't know. Never mind.
Say it.
That wasn't about to be.
Say
Go ahead. I want to hear
You
this.
might as well say it.
I think.
I had the biggest comeback in 2018.
Actually, no, I'm just playing. But no, I think women are more likely to accept that what we're doing is wrong from our friends. Like, because first of all, but listen, just listen. Because number one, it's rare for us to tell our friends like, bitch, you shouldn't have did that shit. Because most of the time, like, if we're friends with you, we already know how you are. Like, we know how you are. We fuck with it already.
Or
so like,
doing it too.
I hacked the group chat off the one day. Oh my god.
Oh, that's probably like going to hell. Looking in the girls' group
I had
chat.
my nigga Hamad help because I thought this bitch was trying to do some crazy shit, so I had him hack it. But either way, yo, they all be siding with the crazy shit, and I'll be like,
yeah, do that.
I don't even.
See, I don't do that though. That's what I'm not gonna do. There's levels. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like with my friends, they know they be wrong. They know what they doing. So, you know, if they tell me some stuff, but now if you doing some crazy ass shit, I'm gonna tell your ass. No, like it's the difference between being supportive and being a bad friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a bad friend. Don't literally enable your friend to do some fuck shit. Like, there's, you know, just the fuck shit.
How many bad friends are the bad friends?
One fuck shit. You know? That's it.
Just like a half of them.
And it's a level to it. And it's a level to it. Too. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's just affecting you, or that's one thing, but if you about to do something that's gonna affect somebody else or can get you messed up,
and wild shit is, man.
Just like
this is gonna sound super deep. Everything affects everybody, bro.
I was thinking the same thing in a certain way. I'm like, how do you doing something that only affects you?
Because it should be a process. Then that's when shit become habitual and niggas start. Somebody gonna be a victim of somebody's fuck shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
every day. This is why niggas be on Facebook 35 talking about nigga. I'm gonna keep it real, nigga. If you think you look good, like, nigga, if you get the fuck out of here, man, and get rid of them tall tees, cuz.
Any nigga that comes with you can still wear tall tees.
That nigga beat up women.
Tall tees. Y'all just remind me of this millennial concert that's coming up.
I'm not going to.
What, the B2K
shit? $100 to see these old ass niggas. Pretty Ricky looks crazy. They look crazy. They look like our worst nightmares.
That's crazy.
Like, they went from being like, oh my God, to like, God.
No, right.
This is perfect.
That is so crazy, wild looking, horny niggas.
One of them niggas.
Yeah.
I know. Was that 05?
I don't want to see them.
Pretty Ricky.
Grinding.
Okay, yeah.
Pump in the air.
Listen, I bought my ticket already. So.
That's like
Candace.
She ain't gonna have no voice.
That's like the R.Kelly video we just seen.
Exactly.
They gonna say,
I know every Freddie Ricky song word for word.
Yeah.
I know. I love
that concert's gonna be lit, man.
Any chick that know every Freddie Ricky song, niggas lit.
You know how many hoes gonna be chicken head in there? Chingy.
Yo, shout out to all the niggas that was doing the chicken head and basement parties.
Before I go.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going. How many hoes in there?
That's a
fact.
Lloyd.
That's a fact. And they all need 40.
Everybody about to be in there. I might be Valentino. I mean, I don't know.
But think about it.
I'm kind of sad.
Hey, Lloyd, I fuck with Lloyd. Lloyd, that nigga.
Yeah, Lloyd different. Lloyd
got a song right now.
Lloyd different.
You heard the album? You heard the album?
I heard the
album.
album.
Was fire.
Lloyd's
the whole
different,
shit. Top to bottom, fire.
But y'all can agree Lloyd's different.
He is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you go ahead, these Pretty Ricky niggas.
Hey,
y'all see
who y'all like?
Hey, are y'all still like?
We don't like no. We was just saying they look good now. You know what I'm saying? Omarion
Omarion still looks good. B2K still is decent.
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky, I don't know what the fuck happened to them niggas.
They never was fly.
Hey, I agree.
It was something
Hey,
there.
no,
It was something there back in the day. Everybody loved it.
Y'all were young.
Wait. How old are you?
I'm 26.
How old are you?
25.
We the same age demographic. Them niggas, I think I was a freshman. Them
They
niggas
always was dirty, but guess what?
they
were
niggas.
They were young women that like some older niggas. That's what
That's
it
a
was.
fact.
I always thought
That's what it was.
I always thought them
Hey, look, them
niggas
They
niggas
was
was
always
dirt
dirty.
bombs with clean
They was
suits.
always dirty.
always.
Oh, we didn't see it then.
Hey, clearly.
No, them niggas was wearing matching outfits.
Slicker, but like we was just feeling like just the group, the music, everything.
They was just super nasty.
We was just fast.
Exactly.
Hold on, that thing.
Right.
Yeah. Hold that. We're gonna keep that right here on the table.
Hold that one right there.
Drag and drop that. And say that later.
For sure. I might want to reference that part.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
I'm
Marion
real though.
said,
That Pretty
right?
Ricky album was decent. Though.
Okay, also,
Oh, yeah,
quick
they made
question.
some nasty
Is it
music.
true that Omarion's baby mama April is now fucking with Lil Fizz? Is that true?
They're
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
they was
friends or
that's
what?
violation.
They're supposed to be best friends. They're supposed
I
to be
mean,
best friends.
if I literally pass her off.
That's violation. If
That would be crazy.
I see some pictures of niggas take. It was real close.
Well, no, they did a
boom.
live together. She was on his she was at his
nigga, the
house.
boot. This will be back to the boot, nigga.
Yeah.
And she was arguing with his baby mom, with Monique.
It's that time?
Can we talk about the R.Kelly video? The nigga said wipe my mouth, my nose, my tongue.
Oh, I seen that.
That was wild. You ain't see that?
This is the boot days, man. 2002,
Like
nigga.
my boss, he had them rubbing on.
That
Yeah.
nigga was like.
No, he do that every show. He stayed in the front of the stage. All right, man, fuck it. If y'all haven't noticed by now, we're gonna talk about the shit
Are we
everybody's
canceling
been
his
talking
music?
about.
That's my question.
No.
All right, look. All right, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Cool, we about to go.
Y'all.
I'm gonna let Candace go.
I'm gonna say this.
How about this? How about we just go start with Candace and go around the room?
Right.
This is really tough.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you know, at the end of the day, this was something that we all know. But no, this is the thing. Society, we were younger when a lot of stuff started going on with R.Kelly. Society taught us to not believe what was going on, even though regardless of the situation, it was going on. But society told us that. Whatever the case is, I feel like, well, as far as, I'm going to answer the question, canceling his music, that's tough because, I mean, he's tied to a lot of things. It still supports him, so I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of weird about that.
It's an asterisk on that. I'm going to cut you off, but he don't even own his publishing. So he not making no money off the records right now. So it ain't like you making a nigga.
That's good
money.
to know. Yeah. In that case, don't cancel his music. But that nigga need to go to, like, he needs to serve time. He needs to serve time. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, can we start off here? Can men, okay, you guys are the men in the room, right?
Indeed.
So, are y'all at least cognizant of what statutory rape is?
No, we fuck R.Kelly. Yeah. I'm going to tell you out the gate.
Yeah, we know.
Just wait.
I know what it is.
Okay. So we're cognizant of the fact that these laws were put in place because based on psychology, based on sociology, it has been proven that women under a certain age are incapable of making decisions about sex. Now, I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's why those laws were put in place, right?
I guess that's what they said.
So, to me, when we get into the conversation of this is a grown man, regardless of what happened to him in his past, because yes, he faced his own abuse, his own sexual abuse, and that's unfortunate. But that's like me saying, well, somebody killed my cat, so I'm gonna go and kill somebody else's cat. That's not right. So him going through whatever the fuck he went through when he was a child or an adolescent does not make it okay for him to push that abuse off on other women.
We agree. Fuck that.
So, as far as his music goes, that's complicated because are we gonna separate his art from him as a person? Because that's hard. It's hard to do that. Me personally, I was never a huge fan of R.Kelly. Yeah, he has some songs that when they come on, you dip and bob and weave to. But at the end of the day, like, he's a despicable person. So if we can at least agree on that, I don't really care what the fuck anybody thinks about it.
We ain't got no discrepancy with that part.
Facts.
That right now.
I feel like y'all ain't locked the nigga up when he did it. Leave the nigga alone. It's way later. You know what I'm saying? He went through trial. He ain't get locked up. Then drop it. If he's still doing it, lock the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? But this is going on from something that happened in the past. Leave that nigga alone. We know this nigga was pissing on girls, doing this, doing that.
This is a post Bill Cosby thing. So
It's a mutual thing. People fuck each other up. Like, exactly. No, because on some real shit. And this is almost tying to a point I was gonna make later with the other shit. But we've been fucked up for so long. Like, you can trace this shit back to slavery. We never got no therapy for that shit. So generationally, it's a bunch of bullshit being passed on. And then shit is moving so fast with social media and niggas is playing the perceptions. Both men and when we both do stupid shit just because niggas think they're supposed to do it. Like, people be having issues with their parents and self-esteem issues, all that shit. And niggas is trying to just live this life that they think they're supposed to live and they ain't worked on themselves yet. And then niggas don't deal with accountability. They don't check themselves. They don't hold their own people or crews accountable. That's crews to dudes and crews to chicks. Like, we all fucked up. I think that's the thing that nobody says. Like niggas won't say, like, yo.
So how does one fuck up another person?
Expound.
Well, how do I fuck you up?
I think I know what you're asking. I think with some of that, it's a lot of owning to themselves because niggas be having unrealistic. When I say niggas, I mean people. They be having like unrealistic expectations. A lot of times. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you might think you have something in common with somebody, y'all start kicking it, and shit just goes awry. And yeah, you're supposed to feel some type of way if something happens to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Part in it. And then it's like it's no like healing process after that. Like, the part after that doesn't really get handled the right way. So then people start chasing relationships. You know, people that stay in relationships all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing if every fucking 3 months you got a new person, and you know how that shit be.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, just chill, be you, live life, figure your shit out before you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, people definitely don't do that. But I mean, yeah, that's what I'm asking. What, like, how do you fuck somebody else up?
Because I think, first of all, when you care about somebody, their emotions, negative or positive, affect you, right? So if I'm invested in a person, how they behave affects me. So it's like, I think for you, you struggle with that because you're so independent in your thoughts and in your emotions, but most human beings don't. We're very dependent. We're a very dependent species. We're very codependent. A lot of us need one another and depend on one another. All of us aren't like that. So some people definitely probably struggle with this idea of, how am I responsible for how you feel? But
they can't understand it.
Right, but the reality is we're dependent people. So that's how that happens.
Well, I think it's like some people are lions, some people are tigers.
Both cats.
They both cats, but some work good with a group in a pride, and some work better alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it boils down to. Everybody's not a lion. You know, everybody's not a tiger.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
that say, hey, you know what I'm saying, I need the dependency. Don't go there with the lion. But there are some tigers out here that are like, leave me alone, let me do this my own way.
It's some truth to all of that. And then it's like, at the same time, we all occupy in the same space. Like, we all overlapping somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's
even people, like with me, I'm a real independent individual person and shit. And that's beat to my dismay a lot of times because I don't ask niggas for help. Like, I'll get shot, nigga, and crawl to the fucking hospital, nigga. Like, call niggas afterwards. Like, I got shot, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to work tomorrow. I got shot, though. You know what I'm saying? That can fuck people up like that because a lot of people like that. I tend to have trust issues. I know people like that, though. They fuck with people they fuck with, but it's hard to really fuck with people like that because you might end up going harder for people than they go for you. It's based off your own determination. Like you said, everybody not the same, but it's big gray areas with all of that. Like,
so, this is gonna sound like a silly question, cause you're right. Sometimes I would get trapped into thinking that everybody, even if they don't think like me, they might react like me. So you can get like confused enough or fall into somebody enough to the point where they can alter who you are even after them.
Mm-hmm.
That could
dealing with the fallout.
Definitely.
What?
You know why? Because it changes how you react to stuff. Because, let's say, for example, she said, you know what I'm saying, men hurt women, which is true, but women hurt men too. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to understand why that person is hurting the next person. What did they go through? You know? Mm-hmm. So, if you go about something, you're like, hey, I'm going to be in a relationship, be with this girl, you know what I'm saying, just us, I'm not going to step out, and it doesn't go the way you thought it would, and you end up hurt, and as a man, that can hurt your pride. You know, it could be a pain that you don't want to experience. You can be like, forget that. I'm not getting in a relationship. I'm going to just dibble dabble and do whatever I want to do. That's going to change you as a person. It's going to change how you react to certain things. It's going to change what you would normally have done. I mean...
So y'all lose the ability to go to sleep and say it's 7.5 billion people in the world. But since this one motherfucker who's less than a 1% of 1%, 1% would be 75 million, right? Of 75 billion. Right. So
I don't know. I'm not the nigga that.
Okay, but we don't know those 75 billion.
But you know
no.
Okay, but the reality...
I hear what you're saying though, but when people get emotionally invested in this shit,
everything else is gone, right?
No, it's just harder to, because now you're second guessing everything. Like I said, and then even with that, a lot of people don't really look at the part they played in that too, because it's easier just to say like, look what this motherfucker did. But the common denominator in everybody's life is you, motherfucker. You was there for everything you was involved in.
I'm good at doing that though. And I'm asking, right now I'm narrowing it down to myself because I'm good at doing that. But at the same time, I don't be believing that people be like, okay, just off of one. I think, is it not repeat incidents? And this is me being honest.
No, that's a fact.
You're right. It is a build up. It might be a build up. It's just that one person that tipped you over to who was calling me. Yeah.
But I think those little stints is temporary too. It all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I think part of it too is you made a good point about. Okay, so we're young, generally speaking, like we're still young, so the effect people have on us changes throughout our whole lives. So when we're between 10 and 13, people can very easily affect us, affect our emotions, affect how we feel, affect what we do, because we're impressionable, we're still learning ourselves, and the older we get, it's more difficult for people to do that. But I think we're also in a weird place in our society where, like, we're constantly seeing everybody else.
Yeah, that's
everything else.
That's why niggas need to get the fuck off of social
media.
Yeah.
That shit is bad for your brain, bro. Like, you got fucking celebrities that's fronting. Like, them niggas got low self-esteem. They just got fucking material shit. So niggas will see a picture of two goofy-ass famous niggas and be like, bagels. Like, what the fuck for?
And I think it's harder to be secure. I think part of the issue you have and other people who think like you have is you're not that it's an issue, but you're secure to a fault almost. So you're almost incapable of, like, realizing how you and what you do affect other people.
Yeah, I would agree.
But most of us aren't like that. So, like, we're affected by what we see. We're affected, and we're seeing everyone all the time. We're seeing everyone's lives, everyone's business, everyone's information, everyone's accomplishments, everyone's failures. We're seeing it, and we're comparing ourselves to that. So we're not as secure. So it's easier for us to be affected by things because we're almost unable to build that security up because we're constantly seeing everyone else and comparing.
All four of y'all make me feel weird for not, like, I feel like there's something, I be feeling something wrong with me because y'all tell me how the social media is so bad, right? And which I believe, but it doesn't affect me in that manner, which makes me feel like I'm wired.
No. You're just a confident person, bro. Like, I'm confident and shit. I just know when I got a threshold. Yeah. I got a threshold. Like, I'm like, I need to. Not that shit affect me, but I'm like, I'm spending too much time moving my thumb on this damn iPhone. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I can think like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also think another way.
Yeah.
Which is why when you on social media, sometimes I'm like, I gotta get off of here. You be like, what's up, real? I'm like, I'll snap. You know what I'm saying? Like my level, like he said.
People absorb shit different too. Like the subconscious, people like don't really realize how much your subconscious can just have you doing shit off of repetition. Like, it's like with kids, they don't do what they told, they do what they shown.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had my nephew in here and I'm turning on some Bruce Lee, you know what he gonna do when he go off? Try to roundhouse the shit out of everybody. That's what he did.
Yeah, for
I didn't
sure.
tell him to do it.
This is funny y'all saying this, because, right, this is just real light, right? I've been to strip clubs with both of you niggas, right? And so,
why is it here?
because listen, y'all niggas are polar opposites, and here I am in the middle. I remember this one time, this chick is dancing on Ace. He's like, this bitch want me. I'm like, they're trained to feel that way. They're trained to make you feel that way.
Right.
It's normal. He's like, all right, cool. And it took him a second, it was cool. You, on the other hand, was like, this bitch trying to get me for my money. I'm going to kill this bitch. And I'm like, they're trained to act that way.
It was different, fam. That was completely different.
I get it. I get it.
That was way different. I'm mad you brought that back up. That's completely different. Now I'm mad all over again.
I get it, though.
Strip
But
club session from like 08, 07, nigga. You weren't even supposed to be in here, dog.
Yo, I get it.
Making me sound like
I'm just saying. It's like completely opposite
That's
ways.
not a good example. But
it's cool, though.
Did she try to get you too?
No, she ain't trying to get me. I'm a real nigga.
Somebody else tried to go. Wait. It was somebody else at a different club. But it was the same thing.
Go home and watch the porn.
Look, you in the strip club. You don't want to be mean to the chick. You're like, I can't have another dance. No, not really. I didn't want to do this dance, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? To be nice. You know what I'm saying? Come on, just dance. No, I'm like, yo. You know what I'm saying? I get up. I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? They see me. They see my head disappear. She stabs me, sit me back down, start dancing. I'm like, oh, you going to show free will? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the girl in
Canton. Charge you for
the girl in Canton did me like that. That's
so then, when I get out there, she like, so what about that extra? I said, no, I told you I want another dance. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do me like that? Nigga, I told you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what that's the equivalent of?
I was about to shoot that whole club
You know
up.
what the equivalent of that is? That's like a nigga giving you his mixtape. Like, you know when a nigga like
give you his mixtape and then ask for some money?
$10.
Them niggas be crazy. Oh yeah. Here you go, man. This shit just came out. Yeah, it's just $5.
No, I'm good. I'm good. No. It's yours now. I need my $5.
That's what she did to you.
And then when it got back up, he was like, I'm like, look. What I tell him? I told him something
Listen,
crazy.
That ain't even important right now.
I'm probably going to repeat what I told him.
Yeah.
This shit is recorded.
It's just an example. So, no, I mean, hurt people, man.
Yeah,
I guess
But yeah, to
that's
Candace's point, I think we, like A said, we all hurt each other because I don't think, first of all, society programs men in such a odd way. It's so strange. It's really strange how y'all are programmed.
Just us.
No, because listen, not even just on like y'all as grown-ups, but even like as children, we like tell male children they're not supposed to cry. We tell them to toughen up. We beat them up. We literally beat them up. You know what? We beat them up to try to make them tough or make them whatever. And then we're surprised when they're rapists. We're surprised when they're assault, like they assault women or they assault other men or they're
when they
aggressive.
shoot a nigga.
Right.
Some of these niggas in jail with the bodies, you think it's tough? Like being in a cell, like damn. Now they've been in there for some time. Like yo, they probably picked up some shit like writing or something like that. Like
yeah.
I was just fucking angry, but nigga, we all feel the same way in the same spaces.
Yeah,
that's some real shit.
Amazing.
That's a
have
fact.
The same opportunity. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Point.
That shit's gonna come back around later.
I don't think
Robert.
Oh my God. I don't think it's that men hurt women intentionally. I don't think that. I think a lot of times men don't really know
Pet the
how
elephant
to.
in the room.
Pet that nigga.
Go ahead, keep going.
I don't think men necessarily. I don't think either of us really know how to be with each other. I don't think we know how to be with each other and how to make.
We haven't had a good example.
I don't think we're supposed to be with each other at all. Why do you believe that? I want to hear what
we haven't.
Hold on.
Why do you think we're supposed to be with each other?
I just do. I don't know. I just do think.
Cause she loves love.
I'm a lover.
You said, well, who ain't gonna be together? Men and women?
I feel like I feel like men and women are supposed to be together.
They are.
But you got the sound for it.
Like you're just not supposed to be alone. You're not made to be alone. Like you're supposed to have a companion.
I was about to say something, but this took me too much of a pun because we got something on the docket. That's what Leah said in that joint too.
You're supposed to have a companion, guys. Don't fight it. Instinct. You just feel it. You
just look like you're a real lovey-dovey.
I'm not disagreeing. Like, she like to watch movies and shit, like Love and Basketball, like Mad Times. Like Mad Times though. Like you know when you was little and your mom got mad because you wore Aladdin out. Love and Basketball, it's like that with her. Like again, nigga, again we gotta watch this nigga kiss her on the forehead again.
I don't know, man.
And this is a random take. We ain't gotta stay on this long, but I've been wanting to say this for years. This is confession to Ace, nigga. I fucking hate with a fucking passion the goddamn Color Purple. That's the worst movie of all time. I hate that shit. I hate that movie. I want to snuff everybody in that movie. I hate that shit.
Cool.
Okay,
I hate that fucking movie.
Okay, can we have this conversation, please? Please, let's just talk about this for a second. Candace, you're gonna hate me, right?
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see movies. I hate when people call sad movies good movies. Like, I hate when terrible things are happening, and then afterwards they're like, "That was a good movie."
Or like,
when was it good?
No, perfect example. Precious. Why the fuck was that a good movie?
That was not a good movie. It just wasn't a good movie.
Look, they gave Monique an Oscar for being an incestuous, neglectful ass, disgusting, coon ass mom, nigga.
And that's the
we
thing.
was talking about how when they degrade black people, they get them Oscars.
Yeah, that's by design. That's by design.
When we represent ourselves in a very negative manner, then yeah, that's when we get.
I always hated The Color Purple. I always had a headache whenever that shit was in my viewing. I hate that shit. I'm like, I never thought it was good. This movie is trash.
Wasn't a bad movie though.
Fuck The Color Purple.
Color Purple was cool.
Fuck that shit. I hate that movie. We can move on, but I just want to let y'all know how I felt. I couldn't hold that no longer.
It's been eating away at you.
Right.
I thought Oprah did her thing, man.
Fuck that.
Oprah got off.
Oprah, you
I mean, there was good acting in the movie.
See, I don't know, man. I sat in front of O'Neal for a whole semester or two, and I just be looking at shit different.
I would have told O'Neal that shit was garbage.
The movie.
The characters.
Yeah, you get attached to the characters, the movie. And that makes a good movie, even if it's sad, even if it doesn't turn out the way, because life, it doesn't turn out the way you expect it to. So at the end of the day, sometimes I don't mind watching a sad movie.
It's some sad movies that's whack though. Like Color Purple. That shit.
Oh, it's
garbage, nigga.
What other movie?
Color Purple. That shit's ass. Fuck the Color Purple, nigga. Fuck Danny Glover. Fuck Oprah. Fuck all the niggas.
Goddamn.
Black ass movie, nigga. Niggas think it's a classic. I ever play that shit around me, I'm gonna wild out. I'm gonna plug your Wi-Fi, nigga. Reset your motherfucking modem so quick.
I don't think it's a reason for me to ever watch that movie again, for real.
Yeah, that's one of those. That, you want to know what other movie that really fucked me up when I was younger? Eve's Bayou.
We just watched that
movie.
Okay, so when I watched it as a kid, I was so confused. And it just creeped me out.
I see why.
It just creeped me out. And it wasn't until I watched it probably like 2 years ago that I was like, oh.
She ain't the type to like to be alone. Not like Maddie and Mr. Moreau.
And I always like that movie.
That was crazy.
I always like that.
That's set up.
You know what other movie fucked me up? Beloved.
I don't remember.
I remember the title. I don't remember the movie.
Watch it. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I ain't want to see that.
Why do you like East Bayou?
Why do I like it?
Why didn't you?
It creeps me out when I was little.
Why?
Because I didn't understand what was going on. You gotta think. First of all, I was sheltered. I grew up in Barberton, around white people. We didn't talk like.
Shout out to all the men smokers out there.
Yeah,
you didn't realize that Daddy was fucking all the hoes in the city.
I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
It just seemed real creepy.
Yo, Sam Jackson said, "Yeah, she gonna need an overnight stay." Shut that door, nigga.
Sam Jackson is the illest nigga ever.
You ever see East Bayou?
You remember he was trying to kill Pam Grier and Jackie Brown? He kept he kept trying to cut the lights off, and she kept going around cutting them on.
Yeah,
he was trying to body her so fucking. That nigga was.
Yo, man, I'm about to watch that shit again. That's another.
Beaumont. That nigga's name was Beaumont. Any nigga named Beaumont to kill you.
Wait.
Beaumont.
Yeah, Beaumont.
That was crazy. That was some wild.
Sounds too much like Belmont.
Yeah, fuck Belmont. That's shout out to niggas watching Belmont.